Welcome tankers, this is McLogo, back on Fisherman's Bay with a replay in my M60, the US medium tank that you can get in the tech tree, the premium tank that you can get out of the tech tree for free XP. When I look at this matchup, it doesn't look that good because I can see metal. These guys are a really good clan, a French clan, so I guess this will be a hard fight. And they are heavy and we are pretty light compared to them, so this will maybe an issue, especially when they push through the town and our side could collapse. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to the middle, driving to the middle to try to spot, get the heavies that are crossing, and they will cross, try to open them so my team can fire on them and maybe reduce their HP pool. So I'm already spotted by the lights, the LT, which is not good, but I'm still running through and trying to keep a low profile, just get some spots. Yeah, just like this. I'm also very cautious in this tank because the last few games, I think 3 or 4 games, I got one shot or other things happened. I got yolo'ed by tanks, and this tank hasn't got DPM and it hasn't got as much armor as others. So yeah. It's a little bit, I have to play it a little bit cautious, or I played a little bit cautious. I'm also running away, moving, just so that I don't get hit by artied. Maybe also trying to get shots on the light that is cruising around. And this gun is actually very punchy. It has a good penetration also with standard rounds. But yeah, I think it's the side and don't see in what angle this tank 5 is standing, so this one goes in. The gun does act different than the M48 pattern, for example, which is very snappy, which can do snapshots. The M60 has more or less kind of a leopard gun. It's aiming pretty fast actually. Its aim time is not high, but it doesn't like snapshots. It's more or less accurate, but you have much more accurate than the M48 gun, but you have to really let it aim in, otherwise it will miss a lot of shots, as you can also see in this game. And they spot the artied and trying to get shots, but yeah. And as I talked about accuracy, yeah, it is a punchy gun. I think it was about 268 or 270 pens, so things just happen. There I was trying to get this clicker off the board because it can still be dangerous to us in the late game. I'll still try to keep my health pool, maybe get the light off the board if that's possible. That hurt the shot. This wasn't the gun, this was just my bad aim. And of course the LT hits because it has a very nice dispersion. This was also unlucky, the bump threw my aim off. But of course, yeah, my fault. So unlucky that we could not get the light off the board. Because these LT 100 can be a real nuisance trying to fight against them. So the game still looks very good for us so far, but we know that the hard part will be the heavies at the end. I guess there are a lot of hard steel that is in town that we will have to fight at some time. This tank is just troll. Sorry, tier 8 that can bounce such a high pen gun on the side. Yeah, should have aimed for that turret, but this shouldn't be actually in as tier 8. And we get hit by the base camping medium tank, or the base defending medium tank, as you'd like. So I'm still running a little bit around, a little bit like a nervous chicken or a beheaded chicken. That was also not well aimed. You can hit on the move with the tank, but not if you don't aim well. Okay, this helps a lot to get this guy off the board, so now we can slowly go for a roundup around the base. And as you can see, our team is pretty much in front, but they still have their heavies, their tier 10 heavies, and it's not over yet. The R team must also be in this position somewhere. Yeah, as we saw. Oh, it's the Iron Brains. I'm sorry. The R team is on the left. And as you can see, if you aim, you can hit on the move. But yeah, I guess it needs some skill. And here I'm moving to the side because moving sideways is harder to hit than, you know, just coming out in straight. So basically, normally I would say this is the clean up, but it's 3 tier 10 heavies and yeah, some of the most disgusting heavies in the game. This won't work. I cannot snipe here or play the view range game. I have to go in, or that's what I think so, and try to get them off the board. This is basically still very much losable, as we have only one tier 10 tank that can basically reliably punch their armor. Or I think maybe it's an artied that's still in our team. So I have to be very careful. I'm basically a 2-shot for these guys, for any of these guys. I can take 1 shot, but the next shot I'm dead. And I derped that shot, but it would have been luck that that one would have gone through because of another of penetration. Heat, yeah, is basically the only weapon against the Type 5 heavies, because yeah, you would have to aim for weak spots, and we cannot do that in this position or in this situation of the game. So I'm going for these doors to maybe shoot through them, and I can shoot through it, and I guess his turret is too high that he cannot see us. So, and this is weird, I'm not even spotted right here. But yeah, mechanics. And we get him off the board. So I tried to bait the shot, and yeah, he was quicker than I thought he would. And luckily we set him on fire. And get him off the board. So at the end we were pretty lucky that we could actually catch him out in this position. Yeah, and I talked to this guy. It was the Type 5 guy, and it was really funny that I could shoot him through the bow and he could not spot me. But he was a nice guy, so it was no hate mail or anything. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye bye.